I told you last night at midnight that we were going to be finishing up in Merry Memories. And, you know, speaking of memories, Carrie, come on in, my love. My mom knitted a beautiful Afghan. That's where I got my love of knitting. She taught me when I was 7, and I haven't stopped since. And when I look at this, this is the memory of getting those textiles out. She would get out pillows and put them in the living room. We lived in a tiny little house. Those are my PJs that are cardinal.
And I want to place them under the pillow, because it's such like a mom
you know
thing
what?
to do.
That's a Columbo episode. There is a murder, and he figures it out. Part of it because of PJs under the pillow. I know. But this is Carrie Lachlan. She is our expert from Home Reflections. She is an interior designer that has worked on beautiful homes and fabulous hotels and has been on major national television shows. You've seen her, and we're so lucky to have her. But this really has been one of the biggest buzzes of the holiday season. So if you want to be able to transform any room, whether it is the rec room in the basement with a pull-out bed, or it is like we sometimes do, just the aero bed in the living room because we got a lot of people staying over, to your bedroom, the dorm room, who's going off to college in about a month or so. This is an entire bed in a bag. You get the quilt, you get the shams, and then for the first time ever, you get this sweet little pillow pet, and look how that cardinal is smiling. And this by far is the most popular. I was a little upset at midnight that we didn't have this one on the bed. So I want to thank the stars for putting it on the bed for us now. This is our cardinal. It comes in twin, full, queen, and king. And we're literally talking from $13.75 to $20 a month on Easy Pay. That's the cardinal against the gray. It's absolutely beautiful. And Carrie, there are a lot of the today's special values that will work back to this too.
I was actually just scurrying around the set trying to grab them so we can bring them over, because
and the matching pillows too.
Everything coordinates back, and I will. I'll scurry and we'll play as soon as we go through.
This one is so cool because, again, if you want to keep the Christmas tree pillow out, but then Carrie pointed this out last night, you want to go ahead and just like leave this out through the winter season. It's just like my sweater, which is Fair Isle, but this one is a Fair Isle pattern. So it's called Green Fair Isle. Fair Isle sweaters are knitted pretty much with a raglan sleeve, and then they change the colors to get all those stitches. Looks how that looks like a stockinette stitch. That just kills me with its authenticity. The next one is so cool and sophisticated because this is our Ivory Fair Isle. And we rarely see like the grays and the camels, but that is so beautiful. And the little pet and pal that you get with that is that beautiful Christmas tree, which last time we said you can even gift those individually. And then the one that would be great for Hanukkah, it would be great for skiers, anybody that loves the snow, anybody that misses snow. Here's a merry memory. My sister studied in Hawaii and couldn't come home for the holidays.
Oh, so she was missing
and she missed a lot. Now, my mom couldn't send her snow, but I remember she sent her an envelope of fall leaves with nothing in it, but just fall leaves. And my sister opened up this manila envelope, and all these fall leaves fell out, and she cried, and it was so fun. So it's things like this that create the memories. And, you know, David always has a beautiful thing of like, imagine if your little one is sleeping and you cover them in a special blanket and they wake up at Christmas morning.
Oh, it's what they live for.
Jumping up on that, what if your little ones go to school? And do you remember how excited you were on the last day of school? It was a half day, and then you were going to be able to come home and play for the holidays. Put this on their bed when they go off to school. And when they come home, they are here with a merry memory, and this really is a cozy corner.
And they have a stuffy.
And I know.
I mean, the stuffy is right there is the game changer for me. You have something that you can snuggle, you can have as that decorative pillow as you place in, and we just placed one of our ribbed pillows that we have as well. But it is a bed in a bag that gives you that wow moment, Jane, and then the touch and the hand feel of this is super, super comfy. And then you have all those beautiful details. I did run over and grab, I just wanted to show, this is coming up, but look how beautiful. We're curating all of these pieces back to everything. So when we say shop the look in clothing, we say shop the look in home as well.
And that's what Home Reflections is. That's only here at QVC. And Carrie, I know that in some of the fabrics that you have curated for some of those amazing rooms that you've done, and we've seen you do them on TV, often not the easiest fabric to care for. Can you talk about how cozy this is and how easy this is to fall in love with?
First and foremost, when we're talking about Home Reflections, we've really elevated ourselves across all categories. But for me, it's the why and the what we're bringing into our homes. And function is always going to come first. Function for you, for your family. So this is going to be machine washable, tumble dry. We say stay away from fabric softeners because they will put a coating on this. But when we bring in these beautiful pieces into our home, and look how gorgeous that looks when you just get that full print across the entire bed with those pops of red. This is something that you can have your dogs on, your kids on. You don't have to treat it like it's a fur coat. It doesn't have to be something so particular. It looks gorgeous, it is gorgeous, but it is rough and tumble.
And it's also the only order of the year. So if you say, well, you know what, it's soon, you know, let me buy this in October. Don't, because it will not be at a Christmas and July sale price, and it might be sold out, because Carrie and I introduced this last night at midnight when we also brought you the first look of our value of the day. We've had 1,800 ordered since midnight. It's the only order of the year. So I'm assuming that some of our sizes are going to start showing, like if you look at red light, green light, those yellow boxes, meaning limited. So Cardinal, obviously my favorite. It comes with a Cardinal stuffed little sweetheart. I don't know if there's any one-time only candles left, but they are next to the bed in the Cardinal. So if you can get those quickly, please do. And then we go to the Merry Snowman.
We go to the Merry Snowman. And I will say that my pop picked this up today when he was watching the show, because just the gorgeous pattern of this, the beautiful snowflaking that you're getting, and look at all the dimensions that were in there as well. You have that gorgeous navy blue backing, and this is brushed. This is buttery, buttery
it's so
soft.
cozy. And that would be a great Hanukkah present if you want to transform the room, because you've taught me easiest way to transform your bedroom is just transform the bed.
I mean, you can see just here in our studio, we have a neutral palette. So think of your home and what this does instantly too. And then it's comfy and you get to sleep in it.
Yeah, absolutely. Then in the middle, sophisticated lady right there. Like that one is just so stunning, because we rarely see the neutrals like this. And I loved last night when you put it with the plaid. I'll unearth it.
I was like trying to put it down and then I was moving it, but I just want to show real quick. If you have somebody that loves neutral in your life but still likes the holidays, look how gorgeous that is. And then if you throw this one over there, Jane, with the green Fair Isle, it's a full moment. And that's what we do best at Home Reflections, is we curate these back to everything.
From your home. Can you imagine? You know, David Venable once said it well. You know what you said, honey? He said, nobody's happy walking around the mall in a heavy coat at the Christmas season, and no one's heavy. They're in a heavy coat.
Isn't that
sweaty?
There's no place to put it.
No, and you're miserable. So
and if you take it off, where do you put it down?
Where do you put it? Like in the car?
You carry it.
Have a car.
Yeah, you have to go back to the car a million times, and then it's cold when you get out. This is so true.
Stay home. Stay home and let Carrie do it. Let Carrie do it. Only order of the year. Tuck it in your cart and click checkout. And then when David and Carrie show you the value of the day and the matching pillows, that's a match made in heaven, honey.
I mean, perfect. And I was thinking, it was like telepathic when you said Hanukkah with the snowflakes.
Because of the colors.
Because in Coffee Talk this morning, someone asked, will you be doing anything for Hanukkah during Christmas in July? And I was like, just check QVC.com or just look for your color combination.
I always try to point it out when it's appropriate.